What's up, YouTube? My name's Jude, and this is my first vlog ever, so you're gonna have to give me some time to get used to doing things right. Small town in Pennsylvania. Hope we could bring you some fun.
Twitter.com/DJ Fletch Dallas.
Like a white boy. You can't pause videos on iPhones, I guess. But don't worry, guys, if the quality's a little crappy today, I'm sorry. I found cameras around the house. Like I said, I'm just starting up, so it's gonna be a while before I have anything worth watching. I don't know. I hope I can make you guys laugh. We're gonna do some cool things on here. I have a lot of ideas, so something to look forward to. Alright, guys, so I just want to touch base on what I plan on doing and if it'll work, in your opinion. A lot of the vloggers on YouTube now, from what I've noticed, they do respond to comments and they try to fill your needs, but I want to make my focus on what the viewers want to see, and we're not going to have that many viewers for a while, I'm assuming, and the end goal is just to get to know some really cool people. So whatever happens along the way, cool, but what I'm trying and aiming for really is to be able to respond to the majority of people who watch the videos and give them what they want to see. So after this video, if you can give me some initial startup ideas, whether it be pranks or, I know that's done all over the internet, so that's something that I want to kind of stay away from. Just things that are unique, that people don't really have the guts to do. I have my own ideas, of course, but like I said, I want to try to focus on what the viewers want. So if you have anything, let me know. Alrighty, well, I'm pretty sure I figured out how to finally, after an hour, upload videos from my phone to my computer to edit them. So that means I won't have to be using these very much, which is pretty cool because they're pretty old. This Nikon here, Coolpix, is like the newest one, and that would be like the best thing I had to use, and I wouldn't be able to see the screen as I was recording, and I feel like the iPhone's quality is good enough as it is. But one cool thing about finding these in the first place is this tape player here, this JVC 28 Zoom recorder, is from like 05. And I know it's only 10 years, but it's just funny to see how far technology has come. And this thing still, I don't know if you can see here too well, but it uses tapes. I mean, come on now, like, it's 2015. I don't want to be using tapes. So I think that's not an option. But good news is, whoa, we found out. So today's trip, I think we're going to go head over to the library and see what they got going over there. Alright. Okay, guys, so I'm about to leave for the library, but before I did, going donuts! Okay, so I just want to talk about a big fear of mine really quick when it comes to vlogging and seeing other people do it. To start, I don't want to talk to my phone in front of other people. I mean, I've always thought that was kind of strange, but I guess I'll just get used to it. It's not a big deal or anything. I mean, it's just so random. Like, I'm not talking to anybody but the phone. There we go. We got people right here. Check it out. See, look, I'm scared. I'm scared to talk. It's alright, though. We got a guy coming. He's gonna hit me with his car? No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk. I'll be there soon, and I'll talk to you guys soon. This guy doesn't like me too much. I don't think he likes me too much. What's up? What's up, buddy? Hi. Uh-oh. Don't turn your back on a dog, guys. Don't do it. Alright guys, there was a girl on that porch and I did it. That was the first time I actually recorded something in front of somebody. It's exciting. I'm excited for this, guys. Hopefully I could bring you some smiles. You know, what's his name? A big channel that inspired me, Roman Atwood. I don't really watch vlogs. I'm not into I don't know, No, I'm lying. I do watch vlogs, alright? I watch them. Not like every day, but I don't mind sitting down and seeing what's going on in somebody else's life. I think it's really cool when you could record your memories, you know? Like, that's the biggest thing to me is like, a lot of times you'll go through the days and somebody will have to remind you of something that happened last week, and then you're like, oh yeah, I remember how cool that was. Damn. Well, now I don't need friends. Like, I have you guys, vloggers, and my phone. And people might think I'm crazy, but you know what? More power to them. That girl definitely thought I was nuts, just staring at my phone, walking like this. Selfie, selfie stick. Here it is. Check out the selfies. Woo! Just no. Way too fast. Slow it down. Oh, we got a van coming through. Green flag, green flag, green flag. And he's going. Right on past. There he goes. Okay, so for people who don't know what sumac may look like, this is a sumac tree. Right here. This thing, see these little hairs? You don't want to touch any of that. None of that. No. You will be one itchy son of a bitch. Sorry to curse, but I'm telling you what, I've worked in areas that are, let's say, no man's land, and I've had sumac poisoning multiple times, and it doesn't just itch, it burns. It's a very, very, very uncomfortable feeling to have, and something you want to stay far and clear away from. So, just like I said, it has these little... Hold on, I got a car coming, trying to kill me. Give me a second. Yeah, but it has these little flowers that give it, like, complete distinguishation over, like... Alright, that word didn't even make sense. But you see these little red flowers. That's how you instantly know what a sumac tree is. Okay, so this road I'm on takes me towards the library. It's somewhat of a walk, about 20 minutes or so, but there's only one speed limit sign on the whole road coming one way, and it's a two-way street. You can see it's not very large, not very wide. You kind of got to make room for the other guy. Now, speed limit says 15 miles an hour. Okay. Now, you can see from that Lexus and other people who drive up and down this road, they don't care about that sign. They just like to fly up it. And he was going the way that he actually was able to read that sign. So I'm begging you, please, please, if you see this video and you live near me, come put up some speed limit signs. It's either the city's fault or the driver's fault, but I'm sick of wondering. Oh, man. Okay, so where I live, guys, it's the northeastern part of Pennsylvania, and I believe it was 3 years ago, in 2012, where we were hit by another flood. And a lot of these homes here, right along the river, the Susquehanna River here, are condemned. Nobody longer lives in them. Insurances kind of screwed them over. I mean, there's only 1 or 2 homes that were rebuilt in 3 years' time, and it's honestly really sad. I mean, you got all these homes here, all this land wasted. It's like people put work and their time and their blood and sweat into this, and now we got weeds growing out of the gutters. So, I thought it might be a good idea to use the internet to maybe help these people out. I mean, how many people could it honestly take to get together for a weekend, take some time out of their busy lives, and come help these people out? It's not a huge deal. If you guys have any ideas for how I can get that done, where I might be able to post something like that. Sorry for the noise of the road, by the way. I don't even know if you can hear me too well. But like this home, it was rebuilt. They did it. It's not impossible. There's ways to fix your property. So let's keep America beautiful. Let's keep Pennsylvania beautiful, and let's fix things. Are you working hard or are you hardly working? It looks like they're already preparing for this year's winter. Pennsylvania winters can get pretty damn brutal, but we have a bunch of salt to take care of that problem. Yes, we do there now. It's a real harsh winter when you drive around in your car. It gets all ruined. All you hear the whole time is all the little ice chunks, or salt chunks rather, bouncing off the bottom of your frame and rusting out your vehicle, and a bunch of sad things happen. So we're going to appreciate the summer while it's here. We're going to try to do some really cool stuff. Kind of a no life, but we'll figure it out, you know. We'll start doing cool things. I mean, you guys are watching, so let's do it. Feeling like a psycho, but how do they know what I'm doing? I could be FaceTiming this hot babe. I could be, you know, recording a vlog that nobody's watching. I could be talking to myself. But anyway, the real reason why I started recording was because I wanted to show you guys the Susquehanna, give you a little idea. Kind of pan here, get the width. There's some fishermen's out there on that island in the center, but they forgot their cooler over there, so I think I might take a walk down, see what kind of beer they're rocking with, maybe drink one or two or three, get this party started. Bunch of little fisher dudes over here. Woo. That's an undercover cop car right there. All silver. He was in uniform. No badges. His license plate was a regular old Pennsylvania license plate. No form of any kind of way to tell it's a cop. It looked like a regular old Dodge Charger. In my opinion, that's wrong. I understand police have a job to do. I just feel like a lot of the times, especially in smaller communities like this, they don't have much going on. I mean, let's face it, there's not much crime that's committed here. The worst thing that happens is somebody gets caught with a little cannabis, and I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna pick sides on that, but it's starting to rain. That's not cool. Back to my point with the whole officer thing, it's like, by law, they're required to show that some form, whether it be a license plate or a sticker, that they're an officer. The fact that he's in uniform and gonna go pull people over is just absurd to me. Let me know what you think. Okay, so I'm basically at the library. I beat the rain, and I'm kind of excited for this because I have a funny story about my friend Cody. The last time he tried coming to the library about a year ago, he was told by the person at the desk that he owes the library about $10,000. Yes, the free library, $10,000. So I don't know how many books the dude took. I think it had to do with movies. I just never returned them. And then what happens is, it's not the value of the movie per se, but the time that you have it out continues to accumulate. So I'm interested to see if I have any balance too. Let's check it out. Alright guys, I'm at the place of knowledge. I have to whisper because it's a library. But I got my library card. Ready to read. Check out that signature. That John Hancock. Killer. So, I got PCs for dummies. I need it. Not real. But there's some things in here about the internet that I want to learn. So, we're going to give it a go. There's people here. They're talking. They're talking at normal levels. We're in a library. You're supposed to whisper. Everybody should read this book. Everybody. Just kidding. It's Tiger Woods. It's Tiger Woods. It's so green in here. It's green. Check out my eyes. Really brings out your eyes, bud. Alright guys, I wanted to stop here. A little blast from the past. We used to come here when we were kids. There's a big parking lot here behind this church, and skateboard. And there was this gap here right, I don't know if you're here, I'll try to give you like dimensions so you can see how big it is. Alright, so you can see like you could lay down and only about half of your body length, so maybe about, I don't know, 3 feet, 4 feet gap. And there's like a little incline here, but it kind of slopes back up on the other side once you land. So the one time my friend Dave tried kick flipping it, and he hit the board, kicked it up, and hit him right on in the groin. No good. Alright guys, so a really cool thing, the library actually has DVDs. I didn't know that. You can rent them for free up to a week. So if nobody knew that, go check out your local public library and see if they're giving you movies too. They had a movie in there called The Tree of Life, and I thought it was a pretty cool idea to maybe watch a movie once a week and give you guys a review on it and let you know if I liked it. And if you never saw it before, maybe you'll want to check it out too. Also got a investing in real estate book. I just got done with a real estate class not too long ago, and I plan on getting my license, so I just figured that'd be a good personal book to have. But a good book that I got in there was Natural Pennsylvania. I guess it's going to show me like all the areas around my state that are pretty, that are cool places to go to, you know? So maybe this winter, 61 designated natural areas, some of the state's wildest and most distinctive natural places. Quote, "A walk just about anywhere in Payne's Woods is refreshing, but sometimes the soul needs more. A place granted immunity from civilization. Many of these places are known as state forest natural areas, and Chuck Fergus guides us through each of them." Cool. Cool, yeah. So what that is, it's just a place to take you guys, show you Pennsylvania. I've never seen a vlogger from Pennsylvania, and granted there's not much to do here, but it's a beautiful state, so I have to show you it. And last but not least, what we all love, economics. Alright, well I'm going to start walking home, guys. I got a kind of a walk here in front of me, and it does look like it's going to rain very soon, so catch you there. Okay, so you know that feeling you get in your mouth where it starts to water because you're so damn hungry, and then you just happen to walk past a really stellar Italian restaurant. Nothing crazy, but man, their food tastes good. Here at Gina's Pizza and Pasta. About to pass it here on my right. Free shout out to them. If you're ever in the area, I'll tell you what, it's a place you got to check out because they're making me pretty damn hungry right now. I still got about another 10-minute walk. What's funny about walking here is like not many people, honestly, are very active. I've lived other places in the country before, and here it's just bleh. People are just kind of mellow, I guess. They just kind of hang out and do their thing, which is, you can't blame them, but the funny part is when you're walking and you make eye contact with somebody, it's the weirdest feeling. I mean, it's like, alright, who's going to look away first? We're going to have a staring contest. Who's going to be the top dog? Are you an alpha? Are you a beta? That's how I feel. I don't know any other way to describe this, but it's the most awkward thing. You literally lock eyes with somebody and it won't break for like a good 10 seconds, and you start to wonder, what are we doing? What are we doing here? You find me attractive, I find you attractive, take me on a date first. You know, like, I can't be just taking my clothes off willy-nilly, like, just because we made eye contact. It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay, so my area used to be like a coal mining town back in the early 1900s, like huge. Pennsylvania, Wilkes-Barre area. Kind of fell off, but what was left over was a lot of like coal mines, and this is pretty damn scary. That is a hole that goes about 1.5 feet to the ground that's cracked all around the edges, that if anybody puts their wheel on, literally, seriously, might go underground. So, that's pretty freaky. I don't even know who to call about that. I guess the city. I mean, just say, hey man, I was walking, there's a hole in the earth. Why don't you come fix it? Going back up 15-mile-an-hour road right now. So if you don't ever see this video, it's because people don't obey street signs. Put a stop to this cruel, cruel world we live in. Take a stand, steal a cop car out of the brush, fucking run it into something, give no damns, just be like the honey badger, do whatever you want, whenever you want. So humid. Might not make. So we got a car coming down the hill, and I'm pretty sure I heard one coming up. Let's see. Now wait till you see how fast this guy's going. Hear this? He's gonna be moving. Now, like, what if I was on that corner and that dude comes ripping past me at 40 miles an hour, couldn't see me, and has to move over for that car? I know I'm making a huge deal out of this, but I walk this road a lot, man, and I don't want to die, man. I mean, I take a car hit, full on, smash me with your car, I'll see if I can live. But if I die, how am I gonna make you guys laugh, man? How am I gonna walk to the library and get books? Such a fun vlog for you to watch. Jeez. Okay, so one day soon, I plan on getting one of these badass pieces of machinery. Yeah, buddy. And just like riding, you know? Like getting on, going till you just don't know where you're going. Maybe film it along the way, like little road trips to like those places that I'm about to read about in the Pennsylvania book. I figured that'd be pretty rad. Alrighty guys, I'm back home, and I just wanted to touch base on a few things that I feel like I left out after I rewatched the video or clips on my editing software. And starting with the length of my vlogs. I don't want them to be so long that you just don't even care to click on them. If you feel like this one's too long, please comment below and let me know. I really would like to know a good time frame, maybe 15 to 25 minutes. I don't know. The reason why I ask is because I want my vlog to be successful. I want it to be successful specifically to connect the community. I am so tired of going out and seeing people and being with a group of kids or whatever, and just how personally disconnected everyone is from one another because of technology. And if we use this in the right way, we could bring people together to do great things, and our generation has to be the one to do it. So that's a huge thing with me. So maybe in the future, if I do eventually ever do get big, I would do something along the lines where channel features someone who's up and coming trying to get big on YouTube, or like me personally, I'm gonna do this for a hobby. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I think it's funny to, like I said in the beginning, to go back and look at your memories and say, oh, look what we did last week, man, it's so cool. And just have a good time with it. Just find your passion and just go with it. And like I said, I really, solely personally for me, I like to make people laugh. It makes me feel good. No value of money could ever change that. That's why I still haven't found out what I wanted to do as a career choice, and I'm kind of settling for real estate because I know I'm capable of selling things. It's just I don't get good feelings from that. Making money doesn't make me feel amazing. What makes me feel amazing is seeing other people feel amazing. So hopefully I could do that for you. If you liked what you saw today, check back in tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have something fun for you to watch then too. Thanks, guys.